Greetings and welcome back to Minecraft. Today we are out of the schedule. That is because this morning earlier Mojang released a post about a resource pack they published for some new Minecraft textures. And here I'm gonna take a look at a few of them and express my personal opinion, which I believe will not affect how you view this game, but these are just my personal opinion. So, why don't we get started? First of all, the bed. Okay. I can see they're trying to draw a pillow, but this is weird. Okay, then move on. Let's move on. Glass. Glass is absolutely terrible. I mean, this look like a wireframe box. It doesn't look like glass. It doesn't have like reflection or anything that's indicating that this is a piece of glass. So they stuffed up here definitely. And the stone is fine. The log is it's got these weird pattern going diagonally. The plank, I don't like it. I mean, it doesn't have like iron block is fine, bookshelf is fine, and tall grass. What am I kidding? Do you even call this tall grass? It looks like a spike coming out of the ground. Okay, I like the original tall grass better because it looks like a grass that's extended upwards, while this thing looks like a evocation fang, if you know what I mean. Now let's move on. The fern is it doesn't look like a fern. The dead bush is fine. The what is this? Daisy. They call this a daisy, but it looks like a miniature sunflower to me. Oh god. They still need a lot of improvement on this texture pack. I mean, the worst part about these new textures, I'll say, in my opinion, are the leaves. If you look at the original Minecraft leaves, you'll see it's quite like organized in a pattern, sort of like squarey leaves. But these are just, they look like random hollow boxes. Like, especially this, whatever this is. This is this thing, branch leaves. Is that pronounced this way? But this looks like just like like barbed wire fences you see when you play Half-Life, right? This is not leaf. God. And the water bottles are definitely cuter in this new texture. Oh, look at this, it's just round and and so is the splash potion bottle and the lingering potion bottle. The brewing stand is definitely better, while the cauldron has these weird lines marking on it, and I don't actually like it that much. Let's move on. Here we have some other stuff like, oh god, the apple. The apple is, wait, where did the apple go? Oh, I think it destroys the apple. Never mind. Let's apple. Oh yes, the apple. Officially, I'm gonna say it's ruined. It's ruined. I mean, it looks like a cherry, an oversized cherry, not an apple. An apple should be round and puffy and cute, and this thing doesn't match any criteria like that. I mean, go to the supermarket and take a look at the real apple. You'll see, well, at least in New Zealand, I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but when I go to the supermarket, all the apple are like fair, not this cherry looking. So Totem of Undying does fit the theme of Minecraft better because it's now illager or villager like thing with a nose, eyes. Redstone, uh, hmm, I. It looks like a pile of red sand. it doesn't have the original redstone, like the high-tech feeling to it anymore. Just random red. Let's move on. These tools are fine. Repeater and comparator. Hopper. Same as the cauldron. It's got these weird horizontal line markings to it, which I definitely don't like. The golden, what's this thing again? The golden pressure plate, yes, does look better because the original one is actually a recolor of the iron one. So, oh, was it? No, it wasn't. But this one definitely looks better. Now let's move on to the miscellaneous item category. The bucket doesn't look like a bucket, because normally buckets will have these, like the original bucket had like this. This thing looks like a bowl, but with the sides extended. The bowl looks like a, I'm gonna say this, well, it's quite unpolite, but it looks like a child's toy, or the dog's toy, like those ones, the rubber ones you get a dog to bite. And I did biology at my school last year, and I can tell you this is definitely not what a bone should look like, okay? The end should be much smaller. The ink sac looks like an eggplant, so this have to be changed. Otherwise it's gonna confuse new players, like the old feather and knife stuff that some people got into. But hey, this thing looks like an eggplant. The diamond, I'm gonna say this, it looks identical to the soap I have in my bathroom. Yeah. The two ingots, they're fine. They're fine. They're not perfect. The feather, well, it doesn't look like a feather. I have to say this. The egg is it's alright. It's alright. The sugar is also fine. Emerald is fine. Map, empty map looks like a old scrapped piece of paper that you just throw into a ball and tossed into a trash can. Right? Yeah. Nether quartz doesn't look like quartz. It looks like a plant that's recolored white. And talking about plants, I believe that the carrot is. It doesn't look like a carrot. It have to be a lot slimmer, not like this. The armor stand looks like it's made of bamboo, which is horrible. I like the old one. And this thing, whatever this thing is this the ender crystal? Yeah. I think I can see they're trying to blend the thing with a new glass texture, but hey, overall, I'm not a fan of these new textures, right? I mean, if you take some other looks, like, I can see how they're trying to going with the style. That's like they're trying to make it more realistic, right? But that's not the Minecraft style. I mean, I think of Minecraft as a parallel universe where the laws of physics revolves around cubes, not sphere, and therefore we shouldn't see that much spheres in here. Like these leaves, the original leaf is like, I can show you at the end of the video, but the original leaves like cuboid leaves that separate. Oh god, I have to clear the weather again. Weather clear. Right, it looks natural, it looks blend in with this cuboid environment, but this new leaf, I think especially this one, they're just, see, it's old leaves almost like this, but the new ones, they're trying to make it look more like the leaf I see outside my window right now as I'm recording. There's other issues, like the egg, for example. For some reason there's this blurry outline around it. I think that the new art guy, what's his name again? Japa, right? He likes using these weird blurry outline. I don't know why. I think he's pixel artists, so maybe it's some kind of, I don't know, like they were trained to do this, but this is not what Minecraft is. I mean, the outline is the actual outline of the object. It's not like we are trying to use low pixel to represent stuff in the actual world, right? Minecraft is like, it's its own style. It's cube. It's clear outline, clear boundaries around blocks, and that's why I like the old Plank better, because you have this very sharp and high contrast this lines between the planks that tells you, hey, this is Plank, it's separate, and right. And also this the log with these weird diagonal lines going out. I mean, I'm not a big fan, but hey, right. Right, at least they're keeping the original texture as a resource pack so we don't lose it. The glass definitely needs some reworking. I have to admit, it must be reworked. They haven't changed most of the old thing. I mean, the bone is almost the same with these parts, right? And the ores. Yeah, I mean, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Japa, he likes using these blurry outlines around stuff that I can see he's trying to make them try to blend in with the background color, but that's not the Minecraft style. You know, Minecraft style is all about cuboid and oh god, there's a circle. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a resource pack to change this. Was this thing a default resource pack? I'm not sure, but Minecraft is supposed to be about like squares and rectangles, and you know, it's not, circles should not exist. And yeah. Also, I heard about something about the skeleton. Yeah, let's see. Oh yes, skeleton. It's got this jawline here. That's absolutely unnecessary. Okay, I mean, it's the skeleton. It doesn't need a jawline. I mean, if you have this jawline, how big his jaw is gonna be? I mean, it's Minecraft. You don't have to have jaws. That's why we don't have sharks, cause we don't have jaws. Nah, get that? Yeah. Maybe I should just hop over to the another world I created just to show you guys how is everything going on in here. And oh well, it doesn't have all the items, but I am able to show you all the blocks we've got. Hey, how about we check out the rail? Oh, the rails haven't changed. That's great. Oh, they haven't changed the rail. Oh yes, another thing they changed that I absolutely don't like is the can we fly faster? Yes, we can. The crafting table, right? This thingy, it just doesn't feel right? It feels like a bit, the color is a bit orangey, I guess. But okay, let's just hop into another world I created, and let's just see debug. Yes, it's a debug world. So basically, we can see all the blocks and no, not items, but all the blocks we have. It's a sandstone. Oh my god, goodness, Java. I see, this is what I don't like. He's trying to make these things look like they're popping out of the 2D surface, which is definitely unnecessary. It's, as I said, it's not the Minecraft style. It's not the high contrast and god, is this quads? Oh well, I mean, I know he's trying to give Minecraft a new style, but this new style looks too similar to those I have to say this, but cheap rip-off games of Minecraft that's trying to go crazy and resembles a new world with blocky graphics, right? But Minecraft is not this. Minecraft is, it's itself as, hey, what is this? I never noticed this before. But interesting. So yeah. So as I said, I'm not a big fan of these new, and like especially like the cobblestone texture. Oh God, it doesn't feel right. You know, if you put all these in a row and they just look like repetitive, very repetitive, and it's not like how the original one looks like. You know, it's not like you can see, oh, this is one piece of cobblestone, that's another piece, that's another piece. It's like all the blurry outline. I said, and what is this? God, I think it's this. I forgot what the name is, but this thing just come out of this ore, and now they changed it. They're trying to change everything, but overall, my personal opinion towards this new textures they're working on is mostly negative, right? Because I'm not a fan of all these things. I mean, they can try to like improve on old textures, but the new ones are just sometimes outrageous. Like, what is this? A jukebox? It doesn't even look like what is this? What is this? What is this? God, I can't speak. I can't speak now. It doesn't look like what it's supposed to be. Okay, so why don't we just now switch back to the old texture and we'll see how it used to look, shall we? How the look I like, and well, obviously I think it's the best look for Minecraft. It's a bit slow. Load! Oh yes, it loaded. Just excuse me for a moment. Oh no, block. Sorry guys, let's see my antivirus. Okay, back to game. You see the old texture is like, this is what I'm talking about. What's good about the old texture is that, see, it doesn't look very repetitive. See, the top of pistons is like, you know, these patterns, and you'll know that they're stone, they're Minecraft stone, cobblestone. And yes, this one, the furnace is exactly the same as the cobblestone texture, and you can tell, like, this is one piece, this is another piece. I mean, so like, it's not. Oh yes, there's a cobblestone. I mean, it doesn't stand out. You know, you believe that it's on a flat surface, and it should be on a flat surface, and you don't actually have to know like one piece, another piece, another piece, another piece. I mean, it's just a feeling like art. You know, you don't have to know what the artist is trying to express, but because this is the style. And oh yes, the original leaf. You can see like each piece of leaf is like rectangular, and this makes it look like blend in very well with the overall game design. And you'll see that in the old textures, nothing that's circular ever present, right? So we can jump back to our other world and we'll just see what I'm talking about. See the armor stand, it looks very natural. It looks like it's crafted from planks, and this thing, the crafting table, yes, it's coming out of planks. It's plank and with some tools on it, right? And the water looks quite natural in this version, while in the other one it looks quite repetitive. And the glass, yes, the glass is absolutely beautiful because it tells you that, hey, this is a piece of glass. It's not a cube, it's not a box, it's not a wireframe box. And yes, that's why I like the old plank, because it definitely looks like, you know, just stuff jumbled together, and you know, a piece there, a piece there, a hole there. I mean, yes, the original textures were either made by Notch or Jeb or anyone else in the creative team, but sometimes they do look much better because they have the style. You know, there's a very clear outline on the egg. It's their own style, and you see this ingot, it looks much more natural than the new one. The ink sac is definitely look like an ink sac, not an eggplant. The bone is more biologically accurate. The bucket definitely looks more better, and the diamond doesn't look like soap. But still, you can argue that maybe because I'm getting used to the old texture, I'm not getting used to the new one. But see, the bone, it's not a definite circular shape as in the new texture. It's just a blurry, very natural looking. Like everything's just blending very well and with just high contrast sometimes. And yeah, so and yeah, the bed doesn't have that pillow looking thing because you don't need pillows. God damn it, you don't need pillows. I don't sleep with pillows. Yeah, that's probably too personal, but hey, this is just my opinion. It's not the Mojang's opinion. It shouldn't represent your opinion. I mean, yeah. And that's it. With more to come, I'll probably say something on their feedback website. And in the meantime, this is no, this is not where I get off. See, the item texture for the old cauldron is better than the new one. If you took notice of that new texture that just with a glimpse in this video, so the flower is definitely better. I mean, the cross shape, I just like the cross shape and the fur. I live in New Zealand. I know what ferns look like, and I tell you, this is what ferns would look like. Right? We have these huge fern bushes, and the grass looks like an extension of the old grass rather than a spike that's spiking out of the ground, like the one that's Hela made in Thor Ragnarok. Okay, but still, that's it with more to come. But in the meantime, no, this is still not where I get off. So still just giving you guys an update on that. I'm heading to Asia tomorrow, and so for 20 days after tomorrow there won't be any. Yes, there will be new videos, but they'll just be scheduled and won't be able to reply to any comments. And so now this is the time, finally, where I get off. It's been a long day.